together. So can you even hear me now? Sunshine together. Sunshine together. So can you even hear me now? Sunshine together. Sunshine together. 这首歌来自 Marshmello、Youngblood 还有 Blackbeard 的合作 Tongue Tap。的上半年好。欢迎你持续锁定好音乐，这里是 FM 90.0。大家你好，我是所长田润。
Hello, welcome to Retekess Living Room. Today I'll bring some Retekess radios for you. Let's see the first one model. This model is PR12 model radio. Then we can see the very small size radio and it's very convenient to take it outside. You can listen to take bus or walking, hiking. So we can see the radio appearance first. For this radio, we can see there's a little screen on this radio and a speaker. And for the side, we can see there's a scan and the mode key for this radio and the volume control, and the previous and next button also has a charging port. And for the another side, we can see there's a power key and also has a selection for MP3 mode. And for the forward, we can see also there's a band switch. We can choose the AM band or FM band. This radio has two band radio support FM and AM band. On the top, we can see there's a TF card slot. So for this radio, you can insert TF card to play the audio, and also has a headphone jack. You can use your own headphone to listen the radio. Okay, that's the radio, and we can see the operation. Now it's FM band, and press again to switch to AM band. We can take FM band as an example. When we choose the band for FM, and then we can scan all the FM frequency, auto search to find the stations. We can see there's a scan button. We can long press it, and it will search all the stations for FM frequency, and after all the station was found, it will be stored by order. And after all the stations were searched, we can press the previous or next button to select the stations. And there's a previous and next button. Of course, if you short press it, you can switch the stations. And when you long press it, you can control the volume. That's a button. One button has two functions. You can just wait a minute for that. It's really a very small size radio. Okay, that's the first station that we just search. And if you want to adjust the volume, just long press the button. So we can long press to adjust the volume, and when we short press, we can adjust the stations, the next station. Short press it, short press. We can long press it.
并没有出现停滞不前的情况。
播报先来关注疫情方面的最新消息。
细胞都健康了，咱还用吃什么药？
约定好醒来之后，要再次回到未来陪我们。哆来咪发嗦啦提哆，要再次回到未来陪我们。
雪，阴霾的天空下各自飞翔，白桦树刻着那两个名字。
We can use the MP3 band to insert TF card to play the audio, but first you need to switch the band to MP3 band, and then we can insert the TF card. You can see it will play the music directly. And when we short press, we can adjust the audio. And when we long press, we can adjust the volume.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out.
Long press it.
I can see you crystal clear.
Okay, that's a PR12 model radio. That's the first one radio today I bring to you, and we can see the next one radio is also a small size radio, and we can see the radio model is TR103 model radio. Both of them are very small size radio, and we can see this radio appearance first. For this radio, we can see there's a little screen on this radio and the speaker. We can see there's a play, the previous, next, play and pause button. 3 button functions, and for this side we can see there's a mode key and the volume control and TF card slot, a charging port. That's appearance, and we can see another side is a power key, on and off, and on the top there's a headphone jack. We can use our own headphone to listen this radio too, and that's appearance, and we can turn on for this radio. And press mode key. We can see this is FM band. Press again to MW band, and we can press the mode key again while SW band. This is TF card mode. And FM band, no. So for this radio, it has 3 band radio, FM, MW, and SW band. Support TF card. Now it's FM band. We can take FM band as an example. When we choose a band for FM band, and then we can press a button, the play and pause button, to long press to auto search the stations. And in the same way, after all the station were searched, it will be stored by order. And then after all that complete, it will play the first station that we search. Just wait a minute, it will be complete. Okay, that's the first station, 88.1. And we can press this volume control button. You can press next or previous button to select the stations. It's very easy to operation. It's very similar to the PR model. Okay, that's a FM band. In the same way, we can press a mode K to MW band or SW band and search the stations. It's very easy to use it. And for the TF card mode, we can press a mode K. Press a mode K to TF card mode first, and then we can insert the TF card to play the audio.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate.
That's a play and pause. Okay, that's a TR103 model radio, and both of the PR12 and TR103 model radio are small size radio. For these two radio, we have fresh stock in the next Monday. So if you have interest for two of these models, you can add your cart first, and the stock will be soon later on next Monday. Okay, we can turn off this radio. That's a radio TR103 model radio. And we can see the next one radio is a very classical radio model V150 model radio. For this radio, we can see the very classical radio model appearance. And there's a speaker and a screen and some function buttons. For this radio, we can see there are some number keys on this radio and power key, FM, mode K, FM, AM, SW band K. So for this radio is supposed to rebound FM, AM, and SW band. Also, there's a manual K and a record function. So for this radio, we support record function. But first, if you want to use this record function, you need to insert the TF card first, and then you can use it. I will show you later about it. And there's a volume control and previous, play and pause, next button. For the number case, and I can show you later about the functions. And for the side, we can see there's a headphone jack, a line input function, TF card slot, and a charging port. And for the another side, we can see there's a strap, and on the top there's a antenna. We can open it. And for the back, we can see there's a battery box. The package will include a battery. The model is BL5C model. It's a very common model, and we can long press this power key to turn on this radio. And now it's FI mode. And we can press that is AM mode. And this is SW band. We can take FM as an example now. That's the FM mode, and when we're in the radio mode, we can long press the play and pause button to auto search the stations. You can see when the station was searched, it will stay a little time, and then it will scan the next station. And after all the stations were searched, it will play the first station, and we can press the previous or next button to select the stations. For the number case, I can show you the function later. If you remember the frequency number, and you can press the number key directly to enter that station. Of course, if you don't remember the frequency number details, if you remember the station number, the station 1, station 2, and you can press the number key for 1 or 2 directly to enter that station. I'll show you later about it.
雷山元气登山赛。
Okay, we need to wait a minute for this radio. This radio support English, Spanish, and Russian language. It has 3 languages, so it's very convenient and suitable for people in different countries.
那这笔钱它
Okay, just wait a minute.
它相信很多
It's really very classical radio model, very special model. We can see that the first station, we can remember the frequency number is 88.1. We can press the next button. That's the second station, 88.7. That's the third one, 89.4 and 90.0. That's the fourth station number. We can just remember these stations, and we can show you later about the number K functions. For example, the first station was 88.1, and if you don't remember the frequency number, you just need to find the station 1. You can just press 1, confirm. Then you can enter the first station directly, and the first station we remember that is 88.1. And if you remember the frequency number, you can enter it directly. For example, we remember the second frequency number is 88.7. We can press 887, confirm, to enter that station directly. That's it. That's a number K function. Of course, you can press the next button to select the stations that you need. You like it?
马上就来跟你分享分享易阳。
风暴关于我妈的遗。
So the number K is very convenient if you remember the frequency station or the station number.
滋养味。
酸不再有了，那血管就不会。
You can feel the sound quality for the V150 model radio.
那么多但你却都不看重。现在随便你要怎样，我都不上冲。我忘了。
能够握紧的就别放了，能够拥抱的就别拉扯，时间着急的冲刷着，剩下了什么？原谅走过的那些曲折，原来留下的都是真的。
马上对水干净。
可以说是千恩万谢。
Okay, that's a radio function, and we can have a try for the TF card function. Just need to insert TF card directly. TF card. You can see it will play the music directly. Now we can see there's also a manual key. For this radio, we can see there's auto, back apply time contract language and by record side wipe. That's a menu K, menu function, menu side.
Why'd you have to leave so soon? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave?
Of course, in the TF card music, if you want to enter the, for example, if we want to play the first sound in this TF card, we can press the number 1 directly, confirm. It will play the first music from my TF card. That's the second audio in my TF card. Sorry, confirm. That's the third one. Of course, you can press short press the previous or next one to select the songs. Or if you remember the TF card music order, you can press this number K directly to enter that songs to listen it directly.
When I see you again, we've come a long way from where we began.
That's a play and pause.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon? Yeah. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you without feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place when it's always.
And next we can try the record function. Just now I said that if you want to use the record function, you need to insert TF card first. Now we have inserted TF card, and the record support radio record or line record. We can have a try for the radio record. First, we need to switch to the radio band. That's the FM band. Now it's the first station and it will play the music and we can record this music. Just press the record function, record K. You can see there will has a start time, and after you has record this field, you can press the record K again. It will be stored in this TF card, and if you are not satisfied with this field, you can press the delete K to delete it directly. Okay, now it's 27 seconds. Now we can press record. Okay, that's the field that we just recorded. We can press the delete K to delete this field. It will has a remind, delete this field. Okay, confirm it. Okay, it will delete. That's a record function. Okay, that's the video V150 model radio. This radio supports 3 band, FM, MW, and SW band. If you have any questions for this radio, please contact us. This radio's special point is that it supports 3 languages and also has a record function. Okay, that's it. You can long press the power key to turn off it. Okay, we can see the next radio. The next radio is has many functions, and the radio model is TR602 model radio. For this radio, is a special point is that this radio supports Bluetooth function, and I can show you later about it. And we can see the appearance for this radio. there are two speakers for this radio TR602 model radio, and also there's a screen on this radio. We can see this is a power key, red color, and play and pause. Play and pause previous next button. Also there's a mode key and a sample for cell phone that functions in that this radio support Bluetooth function, and you can connect with your cell phone, with your smartphone. And when a call came in, if your cell phone is not in your side, you can press this button to get a call. So it's very convenient. And the next case is scan, and we can scan the frequency and auto search the stations. And there's a lock key to lock all the buttons function, and there's a repeat function button. There's a sleep timer function, and also there are number keys. And on this radio, it is the same function with the V150 model radio. You can press the number frequency number directly to enter a station. Okay, that's a radio, and we can see the top for this radio. This radio support USB drive to play this audio, and has a headphone jack, a DC 5-volt charging port, and a volume control, volume turning knob. And on the button, we can see there's a TF card slot. So this radio also supports TF card and USB drive to play the audio. And for the bike, there's a battery box. We can open it. It's BL5C model batteries. It's very common model, and you can. It will be included in this package. Of course, if you want to change the radio, change the batteries, you can buy it in local. It's very common model, and we can open this radio now. Press mode key. Okay, we can see support Bluetooth FM mode. Now the radio mode is FM mode. In the FM mode, we can see the auto search functions. Long press scan key to search the stations. In this way, all the stations will be scanned, and after the station was found, it will be stored. And then you can press the previous or next button to select the stations. For this radio support FM, AM, AUX, and also has Bluetooth function. It's a very popular model now.
3区比是1比2。
气象预报。现德国多峰期。
Okay, that's the first station. We can see it's 88.1. You can press the next button or previous to select the stations.
再听见1，还有，原来线上对战，现在线下挑。
In the same way, for the number case, you can press the number case, the station number or the frequency number directly to enter that station. The first station we can press the station number 1. Confirm.
及三门峡、洛阳。全省一共是50，
这并没有达到成人的水平化。
这些都是非常有名的。那这2个品牌，
健康问题需要咨询的都可以。
自己叫什么我都不知道。
后排中心。
哎，你好呀。哟。
我猜着你的名字刻在了墙上。
Okay, that's the FM radio band function. In the same way, we can press the mode key to switch to the AM band and scan all the frequency. And same way, that's the radio mode AUX input function.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay, we can see the Bluetooth functions. No. You can connect with your devices via the Bluetooth function. And now we can have a try for the cell phone, smartphone to connect with this.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Okay, after the connect, we can play the audio from my cell phone. Okay, wait a minute.
The mess I made, say we'll be fine.
That's music from my cell phone.
Why do some things stay the same when some don't? We say we'll stay around, though we know we won't. I'm a gross teenager trapped in a grown-up shade. Need someone to clean up the mess I made. Say we'll be fine. My friend, will you fly with me into fire? It's New Year's Eve. We're allowed tonight to pretend we're free. Promise me on New Year's Eve. Let's forget about our problems. We got time to share all of those things in the new year. Got a problem, baby, let it be. Hop up on my back, have a happy New Year's Eve.
So that's a Bluetooth function, and when a call came in, I can press this button to get a call. That's the call sample button functions. You need to connect with your cell phone, and then when a call came in, you can get it. That's a Bluetooth function. We can have a try for the TF card and USB drive to play the audio. Okay, we can have a try for the TF card first. We can insert TF card. Okay, that's the TF card audio.
There's a fire starting
my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your.
For example, if you remember the station, the song number, or you can press in number K directly. We can listen the first song.
It's been.
That's the first one. And 3, confirm. That's the third one in my TF card. Okay, USB drive.
It's been a long day. I'm about to lose my.
We can feel the sound quality. If you remember the song, although you can press a number directly
I've
to
been
enter
living
that
with a
song.
shadow over a hill. I've been sleeping with a cloud above my bed. I've been lonely for so long, trapped in the past. I just can't seem to move on. I've been hiding all my hopes and dreams away, just in case I ever need them again someday.
Okay, that's a TR602 model radio. For this radio support 2-band FM AM and support TF card, USB drive to play the audio, and has a Bluetooth function. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions for this model, please. Okay, I remember that. Also, there's a repeat button. We can see the repeat for repeat 1, repeat 4, or all the song in my TF card or USB drive. There's a lock key, and also there's sleep timer function. We can have 240, 120 minutes, 90, 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, that's it. That's a sleep timer function. Okay. If you have any questions for this model TR602 model radio, please contact us. Okay, that's a radio, and we can see the next one radio. The next one radio I introduced to you is TR618 model radio. For this radio, we can see the appearance. It's a little large size radio, and this radio we can see the appearance. Obviously, this radio has 3 frequency date. On this radio, we can adjust the frequency manually, and we can see there's a tuning knob and speaker, and the little screen, the previous, next, play and pause, repeat button, and there is a volume control, and also is a power key, and FM AM, and SW band switch band. There's a USB and radio band switch, and on the top we can see the antenna. Can open it. For this side, we can see there's a tuning knob to adjust the frequency, and a USB drive port, a TF card port, an SD card port, and also has a headphone jack. You can listen this radio with own headphone. And for the another side, we can see there's a AC charging port. So for this radio, you can connect the power directly to use it. We can use it in kitchen or other. And we can see the bike. There's a battery box, and it needs 3D size batteries. So this radio you have 2 ways to choice. You can use it at home to connect to power directly, or you can take it outside and use 3D size batteries. Okay, now we can have try for the battery. We can insert it. Okay. Okay, we can turn on this radio now. Then we can switch to radio mode, and we can take FM mode, and volume control. There is a tuning knob to adjust the frequency and find the stations.
对呀，这是6。
也能看见藏在角落的伤悲。
我的一些个混浊物。
场景两个人于一起散着步，我的脸也轻轻贴着你胸口，听到心跳，在乎我和天气一样温度。夏天的风很让人期待，突然说你爱我，我看见你苦苦的笑容，也有。
我会交给您的啊，你愿意帮？5
因为想放手的还在心里拉扯，记忆像坐火车轰然回到你的那一刻，没有心如刀割，不再依依不舍，只有沉默相隔，有种说不出来的快乐。都懂了，但是也不爱了，都有了，却已不愿再付出了。
Okay, that's a radio mode. You just need to switch the band to the AM, FM, or SW band and then adjust the frequency manually. That's it, and we can have a try for the USB drive to play the audio. We can switch the band to USB drive, and then we can insert USB drive to play the audio. And then we can press the next button or the previous one to select the songs in the USB drive.
You've been gone for so long, I'm running out of time.
Okay, it's very easy to use it. And also we can see there has a repeat button. It has 2 ways. You can repeat just one song or repeat all the song in the USB drive. That's it. And that's a play and pause button.
Been living with a shadow overhead. I've been sleeping with a cloud.
That's a USB drive function. In the same way, the TF card just need to insert TF card to play the audio, and the other operations are same as USB drive.
I've been hiding all my hopes and dreams away, just in case I am.
a TR618 model radio. For this radio, support 3-band and adjust the frequency manually. You can support TF card and USB drive to play the audio. Okay, you have two ways to use it. You can connect to power directly. You can use it in kitchen, or you can take it outside. Just bring 3D size batteries to insert it. That's it. Okay, if you have any questions for this model, please contact us. Okay, we can turn off this radio and remove the batteries. And for the next radio, it's also a little bigger size radio. The radio model is TR604 model radio, and for that radio, it also has two ways to use it. We can see the radio appearance first. This is 602 model, 604 model radio. For this radio, we can see the appearance. There's a speaker and volume control, the power key also, and also have the FM and AM switch band. There's a high and low quality to choose, and we can see the frequency date, FM and AM frequency date on this radio. There's a turning knob to adjust the frequency number, and the headphone jack to support the headphone to listen this radio. And for the bike, we can see. Okay, we can open the antenna first. There's a battery box we can see, and also is need 3D size batteries. Of course, there's a AC input, so we can connect to power directly to use this radio. This radio is same as a TR618 model radio. You have two ways to choice: insert a batteries or connect to power directly. Okay, we can use the batteries to play this music. It's a very small size radio and very convenient for elder people.
我还看你像。
No, it's FM band.
可以说说吗？
We can take FM band as an example. We can feel the sound quality for low and high. 谁是你的那个唯一？原谅我怀疑自己。我明白，我要的爱会把我宠。Do you feel the difference? 像一个小孩，只懂在你怀里怀爱，你要的爱。That's the radio is very easy to operation for the TR604 model radio. That's a radio. If you have any questions for this model, please contact us. It supports 2-band radio and adjust the frequency manually. It's very easy and simple functions. That's it. You have two ways to use it: connect to power, or you can take it outside. But remember to bring the 3D size batteries. Okay, that's a TR604 model radio. And we can see the last one radio is TR626 model radio. It's also a radio that you can adjust the frequency manually. For this radio, we can see obvious there has 4-band FM, MW, RW, and SW band on this radio. And also there's a Bluetooth function and has a radio or Bluetooth switch, and there's a volume control and also the power key. There's a FM, MW, and SW, LW band to switch. For the side, we can see there's a turning knob and a headphone jack. For for the another side, there's a charging port. And for the back, we can see there's a battery box. So for this radio, you also has two ways to use it. But for this radio TR626 model, you need 4D size batteries. That's a difference one. Okay, now for this radio, we can connect to power directly to use this radio. Okay, we can see the radio function. To choose the radio function and to take FM.
被同一个雷劈了6次也没事儿，经历如此丰富的过来。
It is in the same way, just you need to switch the band to that you need. Before band, you can choose one and then adjust the frequency manually through this turning knob. That's a radio function. We can have a try for the Bluetooth function. It's very easy to use it. Just need to switch the band to Bluetooth. And we can see the blue light while shining, and then we can connect with our devices, and the last step, we can play the audio. The radio model is TR626 and we can connect it. Okay, that's a radio TR626 model radio. For this radio, it has 4-band radio and support Bluetooth function to play the audio, and you have 2 ways to use it. They connect to power, or you can take 4D size batteries to use this radio. That's it. That's a TR626 model radio. That's all the radio today we bring to you. The first radio is PR12 model. The second is TR103 model radio. The 2 radio models are small size radio, and the news is that the fresh stock will arrive at next week, next Monday. So you can connect to. So you can add to cart if you like it. And the third one, we introduced the 150 model, the classical model radio, and then we introduced the TR602 model radio. And the radio support Bluetooth function also. And the fifth is TR618 model radio, 3-band radio. Support the TF card, USB drive, and adjust the frequency manually. The next one is TR604 model radio. It's very small size and very easy model for elder people. Support FM and AM 2-band radio. and adjust the frequency manually. It's very simple. And that's the last one radio, TR626 model radio. It has 4-band radio and also has support Bluetooth function. Okay, it's very easy radio. That's all the radios today we bring to you. If you have any questions for these models, or if you have any questions for Retekess other models, please contact us directly. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.